Good evening and welcome to the evening news on Osbc TV. My name is Tajuddin Amodu. As Christians all over the world commemorate the crucifixion and death of Jesus Christ on the cross of Calvary on Good Friday, believers have been admonished to have a sober reflection over their lives and not to allow the death of Jesus to be in vain over their lives. Some clerics in Osbc gave the admonition while speaking on the significance of Good Friday, noted that the only Christ sacrificed himself for the salvation of man. Good Friday is the Friday before Easter, when Christians all over the world commemorate the sovereign crucifixion and death of Jesus Christ at Calvary. Speaking in an interview with Osbc News on the significance of the day in Christendom, a cleric, Reverend Femi Abiola, and Pastor Oluwafemi Adetoro stated that it is one of the most important days in the world when Jesus Christ willingly laid down his life to save humanity and reconcile man to God. Reverend Abiola enjoined Christians to serve God in spirit and in truth so as to truly justify the sovereign death and resurrection of Christ in their lives. The Easter celebration will eventually climax on Sunday with the celebration of resurrection of Jesus Christ from the dead. In the meantime, President Muhammadu Buhari has urged Nigerians who are aggrieved by the outcome of the February 25 and March 18 elections to wait patiently to allow Nigeria's legal system to run its course, urging all Nigerians to continue to be confident in the country for better seasons ahead. The president said he had been guided by the vows he took to keep Nigeria united and prosperous, as he counted it as a rare privilege to be elected twice in 2015 and 2019. Buhari stated this in his last Easter Day message to citizens as president, describing Easter as a season commemorating the triumph of light over darkness. The president joined Christians in Nigeria and around the world to celebrate Easter, which commemorates the death and resurrection of Jesus Christ, signposting his victory over death. The president described Easter as a season that reminds him that God can turn an unpleasant situation around. Osun State Governor Senator Ademola Adeleke has charged Christians to use the occasion of the Easter celebration to reflect on the sense of divine sacrifice by Jesus Christ. This is contained in the governor's Easter message, signed by his spokesperson, Malam Olawale Rashid. He noted that Easter impressed on humanity the unquantifiable power of love, tasked Christian faithful to let the valuable lessons of Jesus' sacrifice reflect on them all the time. He also charged Christians to hold on to the message of love and compassion, which are the basis of the Easter celebration, saying that with love, people will not only enjoy a peaceful society but also make the right progress. Governor Adeleke said Easter is a classical example of the power of love through Jesus Christ, who laid his life to save mankind from consequences of their transgressions. He urged Christian faithful to imbibe the culture of selfless service to humanity as exemplified by Jesus Christ, advising people to be concerned about the good of each other and show tolerance irrespective of their differences. Beneficiaries of Imole train ride have commended Governor Ademola Adeleke for showing a perfect example of what good governance entails through the continuation of projects and policies of his predecessor aimed at making life more bearable for people of the state. The beneficiaries, who spoke with newsmen shortly after alighting from the train, noted that the gesture has helped in providing relief for families living outside Osun State to be able to celebrate Easter festivity with their loved ones at home, as well as lessening their financial burdens. The holiday makers arrived at Osogbo terminal of the Nigerian Railway Corporation in Freedom Park late Thursday night ahead of the Easter celebration through the Imole free train ride. While welcoming beneficiaries of the Imole train service, which took off from the Dot terminals in Lagos with stopovers in Ogun and Oyo State to pick passengers, the coordinating director, Minister of Commerce, Industry, Cooperative and Empowerment, Mrs. Kehinde Odedran, who led other officials of the ministry, expressed gratitude to Governor Ademola Adeleke for walking the talk and keeping his electoral promises of making the welfare of people utmost priority. She added that the Imole free train service has come to stay. The next in the series of Imole Ayo, a Yoruba sensitization program put together by the Office of the Spokesperson to the Governor, Malam Olawale Rasheed, in collaboration with the management of Osun State Broadcasting Corporation, OSBC, takes the air tomorrow on OSBC Radio and Television at 6:30 in the evening. The program, promoting activities of Governor Ademola Adeleke on the development of Osun State, we have the Chief Medical Director, Uni Osun Teaching Hospital, Professor Peter Olaitan, as guest. Professor Olaitan will speak on the ongoing free medical and surgical outreach provided by the President Administration across the 9 federal constituencies of the state. Listeners and viewers will have the opportunity to contribute by dialing the studio line when the program is on. And now to sports. Benfica Feminino midfielder Christy Uchebe has affirmed her readiness for the Super Falcons friendly match against Haiti today. The friendly is built for the Emirates Sports Center and Talea. Uchebe was one of the first players to arrive at the team's camp this week, expressing her readiness to serve the country. The Super Falcons will also play another friendly with New Zealand next Tuesday at Madan Sports Complex. Uchebe has netted once in 10 appearances for Nigeria Super Falcons, as they will take part in the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup, which will be held in New Zealand and Australia between July and August this year. And on the foreign scene, South Africa's bid to have 2 brothers from the wealthy Gupta family extradited from the United Arab Emirates has failed. Otto and Rajesh Gupta are accused in South Africa of profiting from their close links with former President Jacob Zuma and exerting unfair influence. The Justice Ministry said it had learnt with shock and dismay about the move. The brothers, who deny wrongdoing, fled after a judicial commission began probing a majority corruption scandal. The India-born Guptas were arrested in the United Arab Emirates and extradition talks with South Africa began. But a court in the UAE rejected the extradition.